am Rachel Peterson with the Hayes County Master Gardeners, and I'm at the Kyle Library Butterfly and Pollinator Garden. And today we are going to show you how to successfully plant perennials. So one of the most important things to think about before planting is how big is my plant going to get. Oftentimes people make the mistake of planting plants way too close together and they just can't breathe and grow and be at their best. So this new gold lantana that we are going to plant today, it's a Texas superstar, which means it's actually been cultivated to thrive and really grow well all across Texas. It's almost like you can't kill it. It's wonderful. So it gets about probably 2 to 3 feet wide and 2 feet high. So that's definitely important to think about. Here it is now, and it's going to get a lot bigger than this. So keep that in mind. So as you can see, we've got a nice big space here for her to really grow over the years. So you want to make sure that you dig a hole that is a little bit taller than the size of your pot, because we're going to put in some really nice compost at the bottom to feed this plant. And you want to maybe make it a little bit wider as well, about a size and a half wider than the pot. I've already got my hole dug, which is so nice. The next step is to gently remove the plant from the pot. Sometimes this can be kind of hard because it may be root bound, and what that means is it's been in the pot too long and those roots start coiling around the plant or even maybe growing through the holes. So I squeeze it gently. Use gravity to your advantage. Hold it upside down while you're squeezing. So take a look at these roots. This plant is not root bound, which is really good. But you know, I still like to kind of help these roots out a little bit, just so they can have a little bit of help to really grow and spread once we get them inside of the hole. But before I do that, we can't forget compost. This is some beautiful compost that I've been working on for some time, with some leaves, some leftover food, vegetables. Put that at the bottom and get our roots open a little bit more and gently set the plant down. Looks like she's a little bit lower than I want her to be there, because you don't want the base of the plant to be covered too much. So I'm going to put a little bit more compost in there. Now I'm going to refill, and this is really important, I'm going to refill this hole back with the native dirt that was already here. There's native lantanas that are here that are thriving in this dirt, so it just makes sense. Do a gentle pat around, get any extra air out. And another important tip that I really like to do, especially when it's hotter, is some nice mulch on top. That is actually going to help keep moisture in. It's going to help keep the plant cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And you want to remulch as needed. So now that our plant is in the ground, the most important thing of all is water. You need to remember that you're going to need to water this perennial every day or every other day for 2 weeks. You can't forget that. You've got to keep it wet, got to keep it moist so those roots can continue to grow with ease. And then after that, you can do more dense watering to get the roots to grow a little bit deeper down, less frequently. So let's water in our plant. Give her lots of water. And don't forget, every other day or every day she needs water for 2 weeks, and then after that, water as needed. Another important thing to remember is you want to plant these perennials between October and March. April may be okay. Any other time, it's just going to be too hot for them, and you're going to have to water a lot more and a lot longer than 2 weeks. We're just here today in June to show you this